Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone, a.k.a. Babyface, a.k.a. Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, a.k.a. Smooth Operator, a.k.a. if I had $1 for the amount of people that have commented on the fact that I shaved my face, I would have $32. As I told Chef Tess, I'd have $30 from yesterday and $2 from today, including $1 from our very own Chef Tess. The other $1 would come from Becky with the good hair at Starbucks. There's a lot of great references happening right now, and they're probably going over a lot of people's heads, but that's okay. Today is tax day, so if you are doing your taxes right now, the clock is running. Has everybody on Hy-Vee today done their taxes? Show of hands. Betsy, did you do your taxes? No. Betsy had no. All right, good. This is good. I should also raise my hand. I had mine done by my friend Paul Nagovin, who is great at hiding money. I mean doing taxes. What? He's my mob accountant. So I'm glad you're here. In addition to it being tax day, today is Bat Appreciation Day. And I've been told that there have been on several occasions in the back room, which is just to my right, I should do my other hand because of this TV thing, right behind seafood in the meat department is this back room. And occasionally when you open up a dock to let a truck in, a bird will come in. And I guess there's been a few times where bats have flown in. So shout out to all the bats on Bat Appreciation Day. I'm just happy that we started the morning with sunshine, even though it is a little bit brisk. It felt really good. You know, it just did, right? And there was not any snow on the ground. If you parked your vehicle outside, I don't know if you had frost on it. I hope not. But here we are. Chef Tess is preparing to hook up. Boy, this luncheon today, Muscatine newcomers, they are in for a treat. I've seen you rocking some chicken. What else is on the menu? Can you give us a little preview?
So yeah, we are doing the Tuscan braised chicken again.
Okay.
It's kind of been a common menu item lately. It's really tasty, so I'm trying to let everybody try it.
It's super good.
And then we're doing Atlantic salmon portions.
Okay.
Finished with my scampi butter, which is that product that we carry in the seafood department. Just trying to get everybody to try that. And then we're doing cream cheese whipped potato. Oh. Last time they were in, we did like really healthy stuff. Mm-hmm. So I told them that I'd like to take them to the dark side, the opposite end of the spectrum. So we're doing
Wait, are you trying to tell me that those mashed potatoes are not healthy?
They're not. No. There's quite a bit of butter and cream cheese in this pot. I don't know if you can see that.
It's so good though. You're telling me that. Remember, okay, a couple weeks ago, I was walking around taking pictures like I always do, and I stopped over and Chef Tess was getting ready for, I think it was the Legends event last week at the Merrill. And you had just kind of like gotten done with those mashed potatoes and you just handed me a spoonful.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, what am I going to say? No, they're so good. All right, so you're saying that around like noon-ish, if I happen to just sort of like float near the club room here at Hy-Vee, I could just sort of drift in with a spoon and just take a spoonful of mashed potatoes and walk out.
If you can sneak in without anybody seeing you, yes, you can do that.
It can happen.
Okay.
Now, my wife will probably see me because she's on the newcomers board, but yeah, it's just like, that's fun. So again, you know, I say this as a shameless plug for Chef Tess, but like, if you're involved with a group that gets together, whether it's a board or committee or whatever, and you do luncheons, Chef Tess, correct me if I'm wrong, this is right up your alley. You like doing this kind of stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And this one's fun because we're doing it in-house.
Sure.
So we've got our really nice club room. It's great for events like that. And then also, because they're doing their lunch with me, I'm also doing like a little educational program, like a quick 20, 30-minute bit where I teach them how to cook something too. So that's super fun. That's the fun part for me.
Unrelated to what you're doing today, I don't know if you saw on Facebook, we got tagged by The Junction. Shout out to Steve Meyer, The Junction Bar in Wilton, where they apparently use your scampi butter on their, I don't know if it's steak or prime rib.
We actually, the first time he came in to buy it, my wife and I actually drove to Wilton. We'd never been to The Junction before. We ordered the featured steak that he bought that scampi butter for. just because we were chatting about it in the store.
Yeah.
And it was like a 20-ounce prime ribeye. It's like this thick.
Yeah.
Excellent cut. They cooked it perfectly. I mean, everything we had was amazing. So
That's awesome.
if you've never been out there, check it out.
It's
really good.
Like I guess I just failed to check the post that we've been tagged in until the other day, and I saw it, and I was like, all right.
That's awesome.
Well, if you need any quality control this morning on the whipped, whatever, amazing potatoes, Jason Miller from Special Olympics said he wouldn't mind trying it.
Okay, sounds good.
What a segue. He's back in the saddle. Would you be opposed, Jason Miller, to trying some delicious Chef Tess whipped potatoes? It's a good answer. It's a good answer. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, I want to start with Sunday. And I said this yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's to no offense of yours, but your beard looked a little different on Sunday when we were both at Muscatine High School.
The old beard sickle
The
going.
Riverhawks game, you had a snow beard, essentially.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I guess if you're going to have a great beard like you do
In April.
it's going to keep you warm.
Yeah.
But it's also going to be a good landing pad
That's right.
for.
It keeps the face warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Riverhawks, Nate Carl, who's been on this show, he's vice president of the Riverhawks, reached out, wanted to invite you guys over. Obviously, we would have wished the weather was better.
Yes.
To allow for maybe more athletes to show up, but
Yes.
it was what it was.
Right.
And I didn't know how involved Nate had gotten with helping out things like powerlifting and.
Yeah, he approached me a few months ago when we were during powerlifting season, and he had been to the firefighters game that we have, and he was like, "Hey, this is awesome. I want. How can I help?"
Right.
So we don't get that too often. So
which is surprising.
Yeah. Well, we're getting it more now.
That's good.
Since we remodeled the Y, that's helped out quite a bit.
And you said that before. You are in like a prime spot.
Yes.
When people walk in, it's boom,
people just
Special
come
Olympics.
right in my office, which is great. So,
Yeah.
so it's helped me
Sure.
not only recruit volunteers, but also get some athletes. I've had parents come in and they said, "Geez, I had no idea you were in here." So, yeah.
No idea you were in here. Look at this great new space.
Yes.
So it's always good to get out. And again, like the conditions were what they were. It was blowing cold and snow.
My toes are still frozen.
Yeah, that was right. And part of the reason why I shaved is because I had windburn so bad.
Oh, really?
That after I warmed up, my face hurt and my goatee hurt. I know that's weird to say, but because my wife doesn't like when I shave because I look like a baby.
Yeah.
You know? Like I have a chubby
I'm sure
face.
Jim would let you grow one out, right?
I don't think it's Hy-Vee policy.
Oh, really?
I think you can have like a trimmed goatee.
You got to keep it
Or-
clean. So I wouldn't be able to work here then. is
Not
what
right
you're
now.
saying.
You could have a mustache, I think.
Okay.
So part of me feels like, do they have that well defined enough to where I couldn't rock a handlebar? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a Paul Tuttle from American Chopper. There's a reference that you haven't heard for a while.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
A sweet
The old
handlebar.
and fitting, right?
That's right. It would be awesome. So it was fun for sure hanging out with the Riverhawks.
Yeah.
Philip was with you, one of your athletes,
Yep.
who braved the element.
Right,
He was super well insulated and dressed for it.
Yep.
Which made sense.
And he has a connection. So his dad works with Kyle Bass and Nate Carl.
Okay.
So
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. Well, I found out on Sunday.
That's fantastic.
So yeah.
So the Riverhawks unfortunately lost, but they have another game coming up at home on the 29th, and the weather should be better for that. You and I are absolutely prepared to lose in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
When we go to Sunnybrook to take on Dick Vetter and his Wii bowling teammates.
Honestly, I don't know why we do it.
Right.
I mean, it's humiliating, right?
Yeah.
If it wasn't so fun.
It is fun.
It is fun.
I don't think we realized last year. I mean, I for sure didn't know because we were the first ones that did it. Do you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
We were the first
We're the
Wii bowler
very first,
competitors.
We're the first to get our butts kicked.
That's right. We set the bar real low. So, but when we got there last year, I was like, okay, Wii bowling. I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
And then you see Dick and his partner, and apparently there's somebody else that's new that's here.
Oh, really?
So I
he's
don't know
got a
what to
ringer.
expect at 10:30 this morning, but it's not going to go
I
well.
don't anticipate that I'll even come close.
Yeah.
Especially with Dick Vetter, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Have you Wii bowled since last year? Right, same here. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like,
we have a Wii at home, and it might be broke. I don't know.
everybody's Wii is broken. What happened?
Sunnybrook has the only existing Wii that works.
GameStop is like, yes, you bought the Wii. No, I mean, when the Wii came out 10 or 11 years ago, it was really cool. And it still is fun.
Yeah.
And the bowling is a blast, but you're just not prepared when you roll in there.
Right.
And you got these guys, they're ringers.
Right.
I mean, they just practice all the time.
Right. Well, and what a great activity for them to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about anybody can do it.
Yep.
So, and that's what we hope with Special Olympics is that we can have those kind of sports where it can be for anybody.
Sure.
You know, so.
And isn't that important to have a variety? Because I think that sometimes people might just assume Special Olympics is like basketball. Maybe they've heard of the powerlifting, but then can they get past those two? Or can they get past like a basketball and softball, or you know what I mean?
Right.
But the variety, and before we continue on that conveation,
oh,
that's exactly what Wii bowling looks like. And if you could put that ball in the gutter, that'll be me later.
Yep.
Look at this. Oh man, we're not going to be good.
I will say I am better at Wii bowling than regular bowling.
Really?
So I have that going for me. Yeah.
I think Wii bowling a lot easier than regular bowling.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Well, just sit.
You
could literally just sit
right here. We could do it right here. We could Wii bowl right now.
Let's
For
get a
all
screen.
you guys know
We got a
watching, we're practicing, Dick Vetter.
We'll have to borrow Sunnybrook's Wii, though.
I'll buy a Wii. How much could they be in 2018? Like $50?
They're pretty rare now.
I could expense a Wii, couldn't I? Why'd you buy that? Okay, but let's get back to that. So,
all right.
Give us a few examples outside of the sports activities with Special Olympics that people may know about. So I mentioned basketball, powerlifting.
Yeah.
But just
we have 13 sports and we go year round, and so a lot of people don't realize that. They're always asking, well, you know, when is the Special Olympics? And our big games is next month.
Sure.
Where we'll have over 60 athletes compete in 4 different sports.
Fantastic.
So swimming, bocce, track and field, and soccer.
Bocce ball.
Yeah, bocce. And bocce is a lot like Wii. If you can Wii bowling, if you can roll a ball, I mean, you can play the sport.
There's
so it doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair or So
but there is a lot of
sport.
Finesse with bocce ball.
There is. I mean,
sometimes
if you want to get really technical,
but
some of our athletes they know how to spin. They know how to put touch on the ball, and they know how to knock balls out and clear the way. And
how can you put touch on a bocce ball? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. We have a bocce court at the Y.
I knew about that. I haven't
people
seen
think it's
it
like
firsthand.
an SUV parking or something, but it's an actual court.
Gosh, that is so
that we
cool.
have. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to Ames for the state games, right?
Yep.
And part of that is swimming, and I know that because my brother-in-law Nolan will be going again.
There, yep.
So some of the logistics. Now you have 60 athletes going.
Yep.
You'll obviously be going. Do you have other staff or volunteers that go with you? I mean, how do you get everybody to where they need to be?
For this trip, I have a staff or a group of about 10.
Okay.
Mostly volunteers. I have one part-time guy that helps me out, Tim Atkins.
Sure.
You saw him on Sunday.
Yes.
And the rest of them is just all based on volunteers, and the connections are anywhere from parents to friends and
Sure.
So, but amazing group that we have. Amazing athletes that we have, and so it makes the trip fun and easy when you have the right people in place.
And then for some of the athletes that might have events on multiple days, they'll stay in the dorms, right?
Yeah, we stay on campus at Iowa State.
That's super cool. Unless you're a Hawkeye fan.
Yeah.
I mean, all jokes aside.
Yeah.
Some people are real diehard Hawkeye fans.
Yeah.
They probably
doesn't
can't
bother.
Okay, that's good.
It's fine.
Nobody's like, I refuse to stay.
Yeah.
I need a hotel.
Yeah.
Off campus.
That's
good.
We're just not as respectful to the conditions. No.
We're looking at some pictures from Special Olympics, Muscatine Facebook page.
That's Nathan Paulson. That's Adam Renninger, and they're our global messengers.
Okay.
So they go around and they give speeches about Special Olympics and tell the impact of what it's made in their lives and how important it is in their lives. So it's really important that we continue to spread that message about Special Olympics. And those two guys do a phenomenal job. We have a number of global messengers in Muscatine. Statewide, we have quite a bit. So
that's super cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to be able to get out in front of different groups because, again, I think awareness, informing people, it's crucial to what you do. So when you go to Ames in May, and there's 60 athletes from Muscatine, I've seen the pictures, but there's a lot. I mean, the opening ceremony for that, a couple hundred, is it 1,000 Special Olympian?
Statewide, there's over 12,000 athletes that are eligible to participate. Now, they don't take that many at summer games. We have district tournaments to kind of whittle those down a little bit.
Sure.
But at the state games, we'll have, I think, pretty close to 2,000.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
2,000 athletes.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, my wife, works full-time with her brother, my brother-in-law, Nolan, and she'll go with him. So you have a lot of athletes that have, either family, friends, or caregivers that are with them to help out if they need more help, right? So, and that's also pretty big because, again, is it Thursday, Friday, or is it Friday, Saturday,
Thursday,
Sunday?
Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
So we have a smaller group that leaves early in the morning to do bocce and soccer that Thursday morning.
Okay.
And then we have a charter bus that takes the rest of them.
Wow.
So they'll have like about 40 some athletes ride on the charter bus, which is really a treat. I mean, they get air conditioning and they
might not need it depending on how the weather is.
Well, yeah,
right. I mean you're later in the month.
That's
correct?
Well, they have a heater, so yeah. The way things have been going, but they have you can play games on there. You can watch a movie, and so it makes the trip nice and easy. And they look forward to that too.
And we haven't even mentioned, obviously volunteers, but coaches. I mean, this is big.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I just, for me, it's like, it's a lot of feel good, but at the end of the day, it's competition.
Yeah.
And it's not all about winning, but I mean, it's a competition. You have competitive athletes, so and you have great coaches that can understand both sides of that, right? Like, don't get super down with how the outcome goes, but be prepared when you show up to a place like Ames. Right.
Well, I mean, we want to prepare our athletes to be ready for competition. So that's why we practice. That's why we do all the things, and we also teach that, especially with our athletes, that good sportsmanship is very important. And so, win or lose, we're here to have fun. We're here to win, but we're here to have fun too, and we're here to be respectful to other athletes and not pout and moan and cry if you lose and all that stuff. Yeah.
I haven't experienced it firsthand, but I have been directly involved with the basketball game versus the firefighters in this past year versus the firefighters and police department, and the competition level for Muscatine athletes on that basketball court is high. And there's full sprints, and it's and I think that surprises a lot of people, and hopefully it inspires a lot of people like the Nate Carls of the world that experience this for the first time maybe and think, I could get involved. Or what could I do?
Sure.
How can I help?
Well, one thing that we're always looking for is competition opportunities. So I was on Sunday, I was kind of scouting some of their team because we're looking forward to playing Nate and some of the other guys in flag football. Because we have a flag football program.
Right.
Yeah. Now our season's during the fall. I don't know why they're in the spring, but I'd love to get their group together, and we play very similar ball. Yeah. Other than we just don't tackle. The field is smaller, just like theirs. They play 8-man, right? They played 8-man, right?
8-man, yeah.
And so our plays are very similar. So I think we can match up very well. We just got to tell them you just can't tackle.
Right? Can't tackle, and I think that the Riverhawks would 100% want to participate. In something like that. Yeah. So we have some flag football pictures pulled up.
Oh yeah, there's some right there.
These are some action shots, right? So there you can see some firefighters. And I can see Big Eric right there, right?
We play on that same field. That turf field is
it's
awesome.
Phenomenal.
It's so great. Yeah.
We
had a nice night for that. Yeah, in the fall. That's played in October. So
that's in October.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mother Nature, you got yourself turned around. I mean, look at how nice it looks in October, and it's the 17th of April.
We're in T-shirts, and that's like 7:00 at night.
Oh my goodness. So and again, I just love that those first couple of pictures were action shots. You know? It is a lot of fun, but your athletes want to win, especially when for the basketball game. and that flag football and softball, right? When
right.
they're playing folks like firefighters, they absolutely want to win.
Right. Well, and there's a lot of incentive to win. So, you know, when I talk about the 13 sports when we go year round, there's also national games and international games.
Okay.
And the more medals, gold medals that you rack up in a 2-3 year period, the better your chances are to qualify for nationals. So this summer we're taking 2 athletes to meet up with another 30-some athletes across the strait to travel to Seattle, Washington.
Oh my gosh.
To compete in the national games. And so we'll represent the state of Iowa, and we'll compete against the other states.
Do you know who's going?
Yeah, Travis Moss, swimmer.
Yep.
You know Travis. He swims with Noah.
Fantastic.
And then Brad Small, who we call Buddha.
Buddha,
yeah.
I know Brad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's going to be competing in powerlifting. Yeah. So it's really hard to get into. It does, yeah. So the first one
DC,
in 2006 was in Ames. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
4 years ago, it was in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I don't know where we're going to be in another 4 years, but next year, International Games is going to be in Abu Dhabi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did Corey Leonard meet Arnold Schwarzenegger? Was that at the International, or was that?
It was. It was
like
either.
Ireland,
I think it was Shanghai, China. So he's competed in Ireland and China. Yeah, for international games. Yeah.
Seattle is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Not to say that they always have rainy weather, but
well, they went from East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah.
I wish they would kind of find something central, and I think the rumor is that in another 4 years,
it's going to be coming back.
That it could be in North Dakota.
Okay.
So
closer.
Yeah, a little bit closer.
Why not come back to Iowa? Right?
That'd be nice.
Some pictures from swimming. Yeah, and like I said, you know, my brother-in-law Nolan has swam for a while, and it's so great to see, you know, the competition that happens in the water. And you know, I wonder what it's like when the medals that we're kind of seeing right now are passed out. That's got to be, and regardless of the sport, I mean, that's got to be a pretty powerful.
Yeah. You know the feeling, right? I mean, I'm sure you've gotten many.
Hey, there's Nolan. There he is. That's my brother-in-law.
There he is.
He's famous. Again, more people know Nolan than they know me, and that's fine. Like, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Have I won trophies in the last 20 years? No.
Yeah.
But you know, that's fine. But I just think the opportunity.
But you were in sports, so you know that competitive spirit
absolutely. Well, I've always, you know, professionally even have been competitive. Right. Healthy competition.
Yeah. Right.
Sometimes. Lori Landfair on Facebook says Rose Bowl also has a spring and fall 8-week bowling session that is for special needs, open for all athletes. So for those that are watching this, again, whether it's live or on the rebroadcast, if you have a special needs child or, you know, niece, nephew, neighbor that's interested in bowling, we're talking about
go down
it.
to the Rose Bowl. Lori does an amazing job with those individuals down there.
Sure.
And I don't know what the cost is. It's the Rose Bowl runs that program, and so there is a cost with that. Difference with Special Olympics, and we do have a district bowling tournament.
Sure.
And so that league that she does prepares them and gets them ready.
Cool.
But with Special Olympics, there's no cost to be in Special Olympics. So we fundraise.
Right.
Yeah, we fundraise. We do number of grants, and actually we've got a big fundraiser that we just announced coming up this fall that you're gonna DJ MC.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't know, but I'm making the formal ask right now.
I'm in. I was like,
yeah.
When you kept saying that, I was like thinking, did I miss an email? But here we go. Let's do it. As we're looking at a great shot of some athletes.
Yeah, this is a great shot right here of our athletes. This is everybody. I think last year. State Summer Games, so it gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Oh man, that weather looks so nice right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it almost looks like a little too warm, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fundraiser that I'm a part of.
Oh yes, it's called Over the Edge.
Oh, I've heard about Over the Edge.
Yeah, so you rappel down the side of a building. We picked out the Laurel building, which is right next to Sandley Consultants owns it.
Sure.
And so it's a unique fundraiser. It's not like your typical 5K, bake sale, those type of things. So we bring in Over the Edge, and they outfit the building to be an OSHA standard rappel. And
so people are going to rappel
off the side of
a building in downtown Muscatine, and then down the building.
The side of the building
now
to raise money.
And I know this because I may have looked into it.
Sure.
And I didn't know you were going to bring this up.
Yeah.
But they have a weight limit.
I didn't know either.
They have a weight limit.
Oh.
So I don't think I'm a little bit over.
Well, you've got some time.
But I'm
right.
Hey, I do. Is this a little video of the Over the Edge?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Not for those with a fear of heights. But again, if you can help out Special Olympics, you can get over your fear of heights,
So it's
right?
not just Special Olympics. So what's unique about this is we're partnering with Big Brothers Big Sisters and the
Perfect.
Chamber Ambassadors.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And the
you'll
goal-
support three nonprofits, which is great.
And they want to get people in the community to do this. They want to
Yes.
get people that are out and
We're looking to
involved
get
and
92
bosses.
people. Yeah.
Did you say
So-
92?
Yes, that's our goal. It's a pretty lofty
What?
goal, but there's, like you said, there's Toss Your Boss.
Yeah.
There's a number of different ways that you can go about doing it. But
Yeah, I
it's
like the fact that you said I could MC it from the ground.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
DJ,
Yeah, or DJ on the
DJ,
roof.
MC, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you
Yeah,
need me
I don't
to.
know if they'll let you on the roof.
Whatever I have to do to
But-
not get repelled. Like Chad and Ryan, very svelte and
Yeah,
would love to
we
do
could.
it.
Yeah, yeah. How many opportunities do you get to rappel down the side of a
Not
building
too
in Muscatine?
many, Jason.
Yeah.
Not too many.
No.
I could count on one hand the amount of
Yeah.
times that I've wanted to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will do whatever it takes that keeps me on 2 feet to help out Special Olympics and
That's
Big Brothers
awesome.
Big
Yeah,
Sisters.
we'll look for. Well,
and the
thanks,
Chamber
man.
Ambassadors.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
signing
no
me up.
pressure now that you're on camera.
Yeah. That's fine. I would love to see like Greg Jenkins go over the edge.
We can. Yeah,
And
yep.
even Jim Simmons would probably do it here.
That's You know, let's get them on camera right now. Should we?
Right. I like how everything that happens on camera, in your opinion,
It's
is
official.
Like a
It is.
signed contract.
Yeah. Well, we got.
We
proof,
have it
right?
on tape.
It's
It's
proof.
true. No, what a great idea, for sure.
Yeah.
It looks super cool to have. I don't know. Like you said, this doesn't happen that often.
No.
So let's full screen it again one more
We want to
time.
bring something different and
Yeah.
unique and raise some awareness.
Wow.
And also, bring in some dollars to help support our athletes and individuals with disabilities. And Big Brothers Big Sisters are trying to support some littles there, and the Chamber Ambassadors are trying to make those connections in the community to help small business. So, yeah.
And you get a sweet harness wedgie afterwards. Right?
Yeah.
So you
I
got that
suppose.
going for you.
Yeah.
Chef
and you
Tess
can-
is intrigued, I can tell. Yeah?
Yeah.
Could you go over the edge while, like, cooking something? Like, I'm the most tough chef ever. Look at me. I'm flipping whatever. No? Okay.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. Now you're on the camera, so you're in. And like
I
Jason
am in.
says, everybody
I'll do
that we
it.
put on camera has to do it.
That's right. That's
Do you have a fear of heights?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't really either. I don't like flying. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm okay
not
with flying.
I'm not a
yeah.
huge fan. I just
Yeah.
feel like I want to get up and like take a
I
lap.
plan on doing it.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have to, right?
Yeah. It's kind of
Is
like.
Lindsay from Big Brothers Big Sisters going to do it?
Yeah, she's gonna do
Nice.
it. Yeah.
Does she know she's going to do it?
I think so. Yeah. If she
Yeah.
doesn't,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like all of
toss
the
her off,
Y
yeah.
staff should have to do it. From
That's a great idea.
Mayor
yeah.
Diana Broderson
Yes.
to Mel
Yeah.
to the whole staff.
I think they should.
Just close
Yeah.
the Y for the day.
Right. Yep.
And you do it or you get fired. Is that
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we can
Wow.
do a toss your boss, and we can send Brett down.
Yeah.
So we can do it that way. And
Can we not say toss them? Again, it's a very safe harness rappel.
it is.
But it is called
is.
Toss Your
It
Boss.
is called toss your boss.
And the goal is, again, to raise money for
Right,
good
right.
causes.
Yeah.
We're not trying to hurt anybody.
That's right.
We're trying
that's
to
right.
raise
Trying
funds.
to raise some money.
It's a fun way to raise funds.
It is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
Wow.
Fun and unique.
There is a date set on that. It was in that video.
Yeah. 10, 19, 18.
Yeah, 10, 19, 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You can't miss it, that's for sure, because again, you don't normally see people coming down from the Laurel building,
That's right.
right? Unless
That's right.
Spider-Man's
Yeah.
creeping
And
around
when we
downtown
went
or
to check it
something.
out, I was like, oh, Laurel building, beautiful building. And we have to take pictures around,
Okay.
up on top. So we got on top of it. And so I had to take my phone and dangle it over to take a shot down.
No.
And so I'm thinking, and I'm leaning over, and it's a beautiful view, but it is amazingly high.
Yeah.
So it'll be a little nerve-wracking to go down that building.
Man, that's great. Debbie on Facebook, Debbie Reeson, my son loves swimming. He also likes to bowl. He's been in Special Olympics before. So cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Lori says it's $8 per night for an 8-week session. Thanks, guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
Lori. I like when people interact with the show. It's great.
That's neat. I tried doing that yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I need to do a better job.
There's
with
a
that
couple
stuff.
things you missed on Facebook that were revelations.
I watched it afterwards.
Today. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, we want you to watch it whenever you're able to.
Yeah.
And if that's on Muscatine Power and
It
Water,
wasn't
cable
live,
channel
though.
5 at 7:30
Yeah.
and 10:30. Were you
Ooh,
watching
good
on
plug.
MPW?
No.
Okay.
I watched it on Facebook afterwards.
Nice. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. All right. Special Olympics inside the Muscatine Community YMCA. So if you know where the Y is, Special Olympics, you literally cannot miss your office now, Jason, when you walk in.
Yeah, it's just you walk in, it's right off to the left.
It's a wonderful space for sure.
Yep.
Very active on social media. We have the Facebook page for the Y pulled up now.
Yep.
You have a Facebook page for Special Olympics Muscatine. And please come back as we get closer to this Over the Edge thing. And then I know that I'll be getting updates, obviously, from my wife regarding my brother-in-law. But text me how it's going at the state games.
I tell you, and I need to do a better job with the updates and stuff like that on Facebook. But I'm so
busy.
Consumed with what I'm doing.
Right.
And there's times where people are like, "You taking pictures?" And I'm like, I'm so overwhelmed with what's going on. I'm like, shoot, I need to take pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, and it's
we'll
true,
try to give
right?
updates as best we can.
But that's where you could have that volunteer that in the moment you could be like, hey, let's get some pictures of this.
If I can get an intern, that would be awesome.
Yeah. You should
Someone
totally
that can
have
take
an
care
intern.
of all that stuff.
And then you could throw the intern over the edge. Or the edge.
Yeah.
Like Betsy. Betsy could go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sign you up?
Betsy.
Over the edge?
Nobody's getting thrown.
No,
it's
we'll
like
harness
a
you in
soft
first.
rappel.
Yeah.
Here I go.
A little gently.
It looks like you get gloves so you don't get the rope burn, right? So
but we can outfit a camera.
Oh, see, that's where
we can-
Ryan and Chad would be perfect to have
that
like
would be-
GoPros.
And they'll let
on
you
their
do
head.
that stuff as long as everything's secure and everything's tight, because they are afraid of objects falling down.
Correct.
So you have to get rid of your keys, your phones. You have to hand them over for a little bit.
It's like a ride of
But they
adventure.
they will let a GoPro fasten it onto a helmet, and I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a cool shot.
Yeah, it would be a great thing for sure.
Yeah.
We're in.
Yeah.
And
All
I'm
right.
in to be
Sounds
involved on the ground.
All right.
Did you know, since you're still here, Jason
Yeah.
Miller, that today is also National Cheese Ball Day?
Cheese, like the powdered like cheese or cheese curd.
I feel
see,
like
I'm not,
we could go either way.
yeah. Okay, so that's a
There are
cheese
no
ball.
rules
Yeah.
when it comes to National Cheese Ball Day.
Yeah.
So whether they are the circle kind that stain your fingers, and we're going to take the Toyota Muscatine card cam. Betsy's got that. She's going to whip around us because
You probably have a display of them. I'm guessing.
we have these cheese curds that come in fresh from Wisconsin. And so Betsy is right behind us right now. This is near the deli and the Cheese Island.
Those are good. The ones that like squeak in your mouth.
These are they're called Ellsworth.
Yeah.
And they're just great.
Yeah.
But I also have to assume, but I have to be honest, I've never looked to see if we have the cheese balls.
We're
like the
counting
kind
it.
that we had on the
Yeah.
screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if we have those. I know where the snacks
They're
are.
probably around
Look,
here somewhere.
She's modeling the
Yeah,
cheese
look at
curds
that.
from Wisconsin. I'm tempted to just open those so you can try. Have you ever had them?
Yeah.
You
they're
have
good.
had the
Wait, you
Ellsworth
put them in
ones?
the microwave just for a little tiny
Yeah.
bit to warm them up?
Or if you're Chef
yeah.
Tess, she put some of those in a chili, and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You might have a fan walking through right now.
Hi, Peg.
Please, no autographs, ma'am. We're doing a show here. It's very serious.
Her son, Steve, is in Special
Steve
Olympics.
is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. How's he doing? Is he doing okay? Oh, jeez. Got the bad ankle, right? We won't say where that happened.
I know all about
it's
yeah,
a bummer.
she came in my office and told me about it.
I know.
There's
All
always
right.
something going on with Peg.
So, I'm going to put you on the show one of these days, young lady. So, Betsy and the Toyota Muscatine Car Cam, as we continue talking about National Cheese Ball Day, is going to aisle 7, and she's going to prove once and for all if we have a bag of cheese balls. I don't know. I don't know if we
There's
have
pressure.
those giant
Yeah.
containers. Yeah, the pressure's on her,
Yeah.
quite frankly,
Yeah.
because, and you can see
Hey, man.
there are so many options of chips and snacks.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like back in the day, you had like Doritos and pretzels, and then like Ruffles and Lay's, and that was it.
Yeah.
And now
there's a huge variety of
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't think there's cheese balls. There's a chip guy right there. That's the Frito-Lay guy. He always wears shorts. He probably has a name. I don't know it. But he's very nice. He's very tall. And she could totally ask him. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the cheese balls are?
She's got a cart. She should use it.
Yeah.
Start knocking stuff over. Right? Just bulldoze through.
Please don't encourage knocking stuff over.
Oh, what's that?
Okay. We would accept that.
Cheese corn.
Now, I tell you what,
popcorn.
that company makes a really good Chicago mix, which is cheese popcorn and caramel popcorn.
Oh, that's a great combo.
As a good
right there.
Chicagoan would say. But literally, look, she thinks she found them.
Let's
Okay.
see 'em.
She did find them.
And it's a Hy-Vee
it's
brand.
a Hy-Vee brand.
Look at that.
Very good, Betsy. Look at the Frito guy. He's like, get me out of here. Look, there he is. Look at those shorts. Even if it's 10 degrees out, the guy's got shorts on. It's fabulous. I'd love to wear shorts.
This is fun. I feel like you could do like supermarket sweep with this.
Yeah, we're
and have
talking
the camera
about
views
it.
on there.
Yeah, you would like us to knock stuff over. But
Oh yeah, it'd be great. Just like
practical purpose
going
would
down the
be
aisles.
supermarket sweeps. Yeah. Betsy, come back. I want to see those cheese balls. I'm half tempted to open them. Well, how much can it cost if it's a Hy-Vee brand? $2? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll put it on.
We're gonna open them.
Jim Simmons bill.
Yeah, we're gonna put. We're gonna build the cheese balls to the store. Chef Tess, could you incorporate these cheese balls into anything? Ooh. Hello, Muscatine newcomers. The secret ingredient today
It would be like, are you
is
serious?
cheese balls. All right. That was a really cool view. So here we go. This is a full bag. Hey, by the way, National. Feel how full that is. There's no air in there. All the way to the top.
Yeah, that's impressive. Hy-Vee does a good job.
Yeah.
You get Lay's and it's like.
Whoa. He's right there.
100%.
All right. I don't know what the price is, but we're doing it.
All right.
National Cheese Ball Day. Ooh, real cheese ball. I don't want to, I don't want to be rude.
Right.
I got to share.
Do I throw it up in the air and catch it?
If you want to do that.
I'm not that.
Do you have to feed the bird that lives in your beard or no? Not today?
Not today.
We're friends, so I can kid. Somebody watching tonight's going to be like, that was kind of rude. Yeah, we're buddies.
They got out of control.
That's a pretty good cheese ball.
It is.
I think I'm going to have one more because I'm chubby. And I already have orange stuff on my fingers. That's a win-win. All right, so happy National Cheese Ball Day, friends. Celebrate responsibly.
That's right.
And I'm going to have to be the guy that walks up to a register like, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
I think we need to pair it with a beer.
With a beer?
Yeah.
Chef Tess, could you think of any good pairing for the cheese ball? Is it a wine? Is it a beer?
Oh, I would say a beer.
Is it an old-fashioned?
Yeah,
I would say, well, an old-fashioned goes well with anything.
Yes.
A whiskey, scotch.
About an IPA.
IPA?
I'd go with an IPA.
I'd go with
Are you
that.
coming over or no? It's about that time. Okay. All right, Steve Graham may be joining us. An IPA with a cheese ball.
Like a session IPA.
A session IPA.
Not as
Wow.
hoppy, still really refreshing.
Okay. We're getting deep on this. I like it.
I like beer.
Yeah. And I like cheese balls. All right. Jason Miller, thank you, sir, for coming on, for hanging out, having
Thanks for
fun,
having me,
for having a cheese ball. Part of a balanced diet,
Yeah.
especially when it's a Hy-Vee brand.
Yeah.
And I'll see you soon, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
Can't
Tony.
believe how many cheese balls. Betsy, can you zoom in just to show everybody
That's
how
pretty
many
filled.
cheese balls you get? Look at that. There's so many in there.
Should do a prize for whoever guesses the correct amount of cheese balls in that bag.
Who is going to count them? We just ate. I ate 2 and Jason ate 1. I'm not counting these.
Yeah, that number might change.
Right? I feel like there is no way I'm counting that. All right. Keep those right there. Let's take a look at the CVI Bank and Trust aisle cam if we can, which is set up in the dairy department where there's also cheese. I don't know about delicious cheese balls, but there's certainly cheese over there and milk and eggs. All of a sudden you have an omelet, right? Man, that Frito guy is just bringing a ton of stuff out. Look at that. I think those are Funyuns way at the top. I got a pretty good chubby radar, don't I? I don't even like Funyuns that much. But are those Funyuns up the top of that? Yeah, look at Betsy. She's like, wow, he's really good. Sometimes we all have skills and abilities. As we get ready to bring up the, there we go. Right at the eggs. So many different kinds of eggs. And let me just say, I recommend a Hy-Vee brand egg. It's a good price. And it's a great quality. Okay. Yeah, that's a great department. Jim Haskin, who's been on the show numerous times, does a wonderful job. And he's always working hard to bring in different products. And the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam working hard. Let's check back in with Chef Tess. I want to get a shot, Ryan, if you're able to, of that chicken. Oh my gosh. So now, Chef, is that going to get baked to finish, or is it finished right now?
I will. Well, no, it's not finished right now. I'm going to cover it with foil and cook it low and slow for a couple hours, so it's super tender.
Wow.
And then I'll take the foil back off and re-crisp the top. So I'll bake it a little bit longer without a cover on it.
Wow. So you're like doing a double bake.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And again, folks watching at home, everything that you're seeing, guess where it's available? Right here at Hy-Vee.
Yep.
It's not like you have a bunch of exotic ingredients that people are going to have a hard time finding, right? I mean, it's all practical stuff that, you know, and if you're ever watching this show, again, whether it is live or on the replay, and you think to yourself, boy, that recipe looks super good, let us know and we'll help you put it together. I mean, at the very least, we can point you to where things are. But I think that's just, again, super practical. And you love that garlic that comes out of that bag.
I love this stuff.
And every time I see it, I think it's shrimp. But it's garlic. I know, every time, because there's bags of shrimp that kind of look like that.
No, it's pre-peeled garlic, and there's like 6 of these inside.
Okay.
And it's a vacuum sealed individual packages of pre-peeled garlic cloves. I go through so much garlic. I love this stuff.
That is super cool. Okay. All right, Muscatine newcomers in for a treat. Yeah, clip that on there, fella. Steve Graham, before we get into what you brought, and you brought something that looks just fabulous, and I've had one of these before, and it's super exciting. Did you know that today is National Cheese Ball Day?
Oh, no, that's fantastic.
Cheese ball? I don't know who's paying for these, but, you know.
Did you steal them?
No, well, Betsy
on
stole
live
them.
television?
Betsy stole them, right there. Betsy stole them. I told her not to open it, that Jim is going to give us the business if it happens.
No.
And she was like, I'll do what I want. And I was like, okay, Betsy. Happy National Cheese Ball Day.
Happy National Cheese Ball Day. We should have thrown cheese balls in the air and caught them.
That's what Jason was just saying.
Yeah.
You think you could do it on live television, streaming?
Not under the pressure.
Come on. Let's see it one time. Wait till we get the shot. Okay, go ahead. Hey now. Yes! Steve Graham, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't get this physique by missing food.
He'll be here all day. All right. As we get towards the end of the show, you brought something that's super fun. Hy-Vee Chinese. People come to us all the time. We still have $6 all you can eat. But this is brand spanking new.
It's a brand new creation, and it's fantastic. It's $7.99. It's an edible wonton bowl.
Right.
Comes with 3 ounces of warm cream cheese filling to dip your shell in. Mm-hmm. Get your choice of white rice, fried rice, or noodles. And then your topping of, I would do some Beijing chicken or maybe some Mongolian beef or tofu, as it might be sometimes.
I'll tell you what, I had one of these probably 2 weeks ago, and it is so fun. Again, it's essentially like a giant crab rangoon, the wonton.
Yes.
And there's rice in there right now, and they're getting everything else ready. It's still 9:13 in the morning.
Yeah,
so all the Chinese stuff is ready around 10:30.
10:30, the hot case ready.
But I can tell you, this is super fun. Because you get your entree in there, you get your rice, you get your noodles, and then, like Steve said, you start breaking off pieces and dipping it into crab rangoon. It's so fun.
It's winning. It's a fantastic dish. It's a great idea. They're only $7.99. Come out and get one. We actually have a beautiful. They've designed a box that
there's a box?
You can take this home.
What? That's cool. I didn't know that there was a box for those.
There is. So you can get these to go.
Wow.
It's a nice box to travel home safely with.
I was looking. I know that I posted the picture of the one that I had on the Hy-Vee Facebook page. I was going to see if I could pull it up on my phone.
It's not the picture where I was stealing a bite, is it?
No, but here we go. Okay, so I did find it. So, Betsy, Ryan, I don't know if you want to try and find it on Facebook, or Betsy, if you just want to get creative. No, right here. Just see if you. Yeah, you'll be able to do it. This will work out. So I had like orange chicken. Look at that. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. So next time you're here. Debbie says, you're making me hungry. That's my job, Debbie. But it's just super cool. And the fact that the crab rangoon is warm, that you're dipping it into, the crab rangoon filling, I should say.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's super great.
It's just a never-ending
party.
Appetizer with your main dish.
It's super cool. And you end up just breaking off pieces. And I'll tell you what, you want to come back to work with something for lunch that everybody's going to talk about. Because when I was walking with this, it was just like this. I had it on a plate, and I was walking up to a register to pay for it, and people, including my coworkers, were like, "What is that?" Nobody has any idea. I mean, it looks like the world's biggest crab rangoon, and then you tell them, no, it's this new wonton bowl, and it's great. I want to get one more just close shot of this, Betsy, if you don't mind, because it is super fun. Is it going to be a permanent menu item?
It should be, yeah.
Okay. Check it out, y'all. It's real good. Look, Steve's got a pretty big hand.
We go. Size comparison.
Right.
I mean, that's
a
bowl.
That's a bowl. Yeah, that's Tony size for sure. It's very good, and Hy-Vee Chinese, as far as I'm concerned, has never been better than it has been in the last few months.
It's fantastic right now.
George and Wing do a tremendous job.
They do an amazing job over there. The food is fresh prepared all day long.
Yeah, and I've gotten to the point where and again, let me tell you, people, if you come in and get Hy-Vee Chinese and you're like a sesame or a general or an orange chicken person and you've always wanted to try something, just ask, right?
Experiment. Go out of the box.
They'll give you a sample.
Yeah, they'll give you a sample of anything you want.
Right.
And you'll be amazed at some of the flavors.
100%.
Yeah.
And that includes things like I don't know if it's pineapple pork.
The pineapple pork. I got that the other day for the first time. It's fantastic, guys.
It is really, really good. It's really good. You're not going to regret it.
I haven't had anything bad yet.
No, not at all. All right, Steve Graham coming in and throwing down once again. It's almost not fair to put the cheese balls next to it, but it is National Cheese Ball Day, and that is a very delectable, one-of-a-kind thing.
So come in, get a wonton bowl, and consider it a really big cheese ball because you got cream cheese.
Right, that's true. That works. I like how you brought it all together.
Yes.
All right, perfect. As we get ready to wrap up, Ryan, are we able to pull up the full-page ad? So we have one heck of a fuel saver, friends, coming to you soon. It'll be on the back page of the Voice of Muscatine newspaper, which you may get in the mail today or tomorrow. And these deals are smoking hot and ready for the weekend for sure. There's also a pretty good fuel saver. So look at this. So Ryan, let's start by zooming in on that fuel saver if we could at the top. Yeah. All right. A little bit close. Perfect. Saturday and Sunday, 4 steps of savings. So let's scroll down slowly and I'll show you how this works, right? Okay, so you come into the store Saturday, Sunday, and you want to save on the gas. So let's scroll down just a little bit. So you're going to spend $25 to $49, 10 cents off per gallon. But maybe you got some people at home, you're going to spend more than that. How about 25 cents off per gallon when you spend $50 to $74.99? But wait, there's more, friends. There always is. You could get 45 cents off per gallon when you spend $75 to $99. And if you have a big family like I do, if you're going to spend $100 or more, how about 70 cents off per gallon? That is great. You could, as a couple of my friends did just yesterday, they paid, and I think I'm right on this, and I might pull the picture up, 68 cents per gallon. Right. Oh, and by the way, on that same ad, some familiar faces. Ryan, make us look good. Yes. So I'm very excited about this. We're going to be seen by a lot of people. So hopefully we don't have anything in our teeth. We took that picture on the Go Blue Day. And, I'm very happy with that. So let's go back up. Chad, are you able to zoom in on this? This is my friend Karma and Steve Truitt yesterday. I just want people to see. They got 20 gallons of gas, and they paid a total of $13. And you can see below there, they paid 68 cents per gallon. So they got 20 gallons of gas for $13.78. So when people say, I don't know if that fuel saver works. No, boo-boo, it works. You're going to save money on gas. And the thing about the price of gas is it's probably not going down. So if you can lower it for yourself by buying groceries and the things that you need, I don't know if Hy-Vee brand cheese balls are on there. You could find out. Okay, some other items. Again, this Saturday and Sunday, great deal on fresh ground round. Tostitos, Cantina chips. I'm going to cough in a second here. Bakery Fresh donut holes. You know when you feel a cough coming on and you're doing a live show? It happens. Rolling Rock, Natty Light, Natty Ice, and Bud Ice. 30 packs, $11.99. Again, this is Saturday and Sunday. And Hickory House smoked ribs, $14.99 with that 25-cent fuel saver. So look for that on the back page of the newspaper and get ready to save. Hello there this Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that's it. I want to say thank you to Jason Miller with Special Olympics Muscatine for joining the show today. I want to say thanks to Chef Tess for always being with us and hooking up the Muscatine newcomers. They're going to be here today having one heck of a lunch. Chef Tess is getting that rocking and rolling. Do you know what you're doing for Thursday's lunch that you'll be selling here in the store?
No.
Okay.
I totally don't.
That's
I
good.
will be serving something.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right.
If you have any suggestions.
I always have
shoot 'em my
suggestions.
way. Yeah.
Sometimes the suggestions are just right in front of me.
Okay.
A nice cheese ball crusted tilapia.
Oh my God.
Mmm.
Viewers, that's not going to happen on Thursday. No.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, so thanks to Chef Tess. Thanks to Steve Graham for bringing over the wonton bowl available at Hy-Vee Chinese. And thanks to all of you for watching and commenting. We appreciate it. Again, we started the show on February 5th, and here we sit on April 17th. We do it Monday through Friday, live at 8:30. It's streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple TV, and Roku. If you have a Roku device or Apple TV, look for the Box, BOXCAST, Boxcast app. It's free. Grab it, and then you can find the Hy-Vee Today show and watch us on your TV. It's pretty cool, and it's also fun to know that the Boxcast people in Ohio, is that where they're at? Are they in Ohio? Okay. Shout out to Boxcast. They delivered the show, like I said, on Roku and Apple TV. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, Muscatine Power and Water, digital cable channel 5. Thanks to Remax, we're on at 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and into the weekend. And we got a nice email from, I can't remember her name, but it's the musical at the high school, and it's the director. What is it? Renee Mock. Thank you, Betsy. That is exactly who sent the email. So she'll be on this show. I could have looked at my phone, but I don't want to be rude, so I'm sorry, Renee. You know. But hey, I'll tell you what won't make me forget people's names anymore. Hy-Vee brand cheese balls. As we continue celebrating National Cheese Ball Day, Tax Day, and Bat Appreciation. Can you pull up just a generic bat? Do this. Google world's largest bat, and let's gross some people out. This thing is nasty. Whoa, almost dropped my microphone. As we look for that image, tomorrow's show, we'll talk to Christy Corpy, solid waste manager with the City of Muscatine, because spring cleanup week is coming. Are you ready to put stuff out on the curb or in the alley, and the city will pick it up, or other people will pick it up? I told you I put an old dishwasher and an old vacuum in my alley, and they're both gone. So, and that was even before spring cleanup week. Thursday, we'll talk to Father Troy Richmond with St. Mary and Matthias Catholic Church. They got a lot of stuff coming up, and we'll see what's new. Father Troy's a great guy. Talk about somebody that can cook as well. Wow, Father Troy. He knows his way around the kitchen, and just a super cool guy for sure. And then on Friday, it's Kim Seligman with the Muscatine Diabetes Walk, which is coming up on May 4th. And may the 4th be with you. And we'll also talk to Officer Whitney Pena, who is in the store right now. I just saw her with the Muscatine Police Department and a couple things that they have coming up. Do we have a giant creepy bat picture? Oh my gosh, look at the size of that thing. That is gross. Oh, and I think it's real. Oh, why is that so big? Chef Tess, did you see that bat? Look at the size of that thing. That is terrifying.
Yeah, I'd be pretty scared. I think the little ones are kind of cute, but if something that big came flying at me, I'd definitely scream.
That thing is, I hope, that is so terrifying. Batman is real. I don't know, that looks to be real. Like, who would make, that is, all right, get that off the screen. They'd rather see my shaved, chubby face than that giant bat. Bat Appreciation Day, April 17th, National Cheese Ball Day. What will tomorrow bring? I don't know. Still have orange hands after National Cheese Ball Day? Could that be what tomorrow is? Potentially. Thanks for watching the show. HyVeeToday@gmail.com. Reach out, Facebook, Twitter. I almost said MySpace. We're also on Instagram and the old Snapchat. Even though I don't really use Snapchat that much, I do like the Instagram a lot. Try and post some good pictures, and we hope that you'll follow along. Thank you for being here. We've got some cheese balls to attend to. We'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow right here. Bye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.